I don't know what was happening. Can y'all hear me? I knew I shouldn't have updated my phone. Better? Okay. Hey. Y'all, I literally just updated my phone. So it's tripping. So I don't know. The other live, I don't know. But hey, I'm trying to see how many people are gonna get on. I'm in a bad service area too. So let's see how many people are gonna get on. I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes. If I don't get enough people, then we can try to get another time. Hey, hi. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Can y'all hear me? I'm literally holding my phone at an awkward angle. Cause I don't know if y'all can hear me. This sound is good. Okay, okay, okay. I really don't even have much to talk to y'all about this week because I said I was gonna do these like bi-weekly, but I was trying to catch up because I posted some updates and I wanted to know what y'all thought about them. I'm trying to get over to like the door. So we got Kanara. Hi. Hi from Germany. How are you? Oh yeah, don't forget to like. Forgot that. Don't forget to like, y'all. Don't forget to like. I know it's dark. That's because I'm looking at, excuse me, I'm looking a hot mess. I know I looked even more of a hot mess last week, but I put in a little effort, but man, it just did not go. Y'all like the updates? OMG, yay. Y'all know what? When I wrote Aspen's part, I felt like her personality was finally starting to come through because I feel like people really was thinking like Aspen was a really really good girl, but I feel like people really like starting to see like that she's crazy as well. So that really made me her update really made me happy. Y'all, when I tell y'all about Knox's his little his informant, when I tell y'all Pedro and I was just laughing so hard because y'all, I hope y'all don't think that this is the last time y'all gonna see this guy. Like out of nowhere, this guy is like literally I don't want to spoil I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but just know he is not just a side character. He is like an important character. He is a main character. So I and not just in Knox's book. He will be making appearances in other books too. So I hope y'all pay attention to that as well. Oh, can y'all okay, can y'all see me? Okay. Don't forget to like y'all. Sorry, I got a hair in my eye. Thank you. Aspen just like me, throwing up and girl. She, all she did was say hello, and she just like, he don't love me. He did all of this, and I'm just like, girl, it's only been a couple of hours. But that just shows, like, I really wanted to show like how real and funny like females be, like how we be when we got a guy that we really just like, and we just be coming up with all types of things in our head. Like, it's just so funny. Like, her character is just so funny. Her character is real. Okay, you glad his advisor lives? Y'all, Knox is I don't know how to describe Knox. He is as unhinged as Connor is, but he don't got common sense. So I remember somebody in the last update was like, oh man, he should have gave the guy anesthesia. Like, that don't register in his head. Like, when he say don't touch, he means don't touch. Also, like, when you work for him, it's just like working for Connor. You're forfeiting your life already. Like, you lucky to be alive in general. So I can't really reveal too much, but that guy, he'll be alright. He lived. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to like, y'all. But yes, I really enjoy writing those 2 updates. I really want to write. I wonder what updates, if y'all are on Patreon, or if y'all are on Vela for now. What updates do y'all want to see next outside of Knox? I already did 2 updates. I really wasn't planning on updating them at all. But what updates do y'all want to see next? I really have been thinking constantly about Fallen, but the reason why I haven't updated Fallen so much, it's such a complex story, and it's such a slow burn story. But in my mind, I was wondering if I should take out the slow burn of their characters, and like actually give them more. But I feel like if I do that, then it takes away from the story that I wanted to build. I don't know. Another Winnie update. Winnie. Yeah, that's Fallen. Yeah, me too. I was thinking about Fallen. And I also was thinking, like, dang, it probably would have been better if she went to the like past, because that would have been fun too, to like kind of know what the future was gonna be. But I felt like if she went to the past, it would have been too much of a cop out, because she would have known everything, and it wouldn't have been like no stakes. And I mean, yeah, she would have, like, there would be no stakes. She would be like, oh, I'm going into this dungeon and I know what this dungeon is about. And I think that's fun too, to see somebody win. But I already gave her such, like, man, Winnie is so OP. Like, when she goes in the future, she's so OP, but she doesn't know, because y'all know she's cursed. Man, when I tell y'all, that story is gonna be so fire. It's got 5 parts to it. It's like 5 long parts. It's a really ongoing long story. I made that book specifically for Vela, to keep it ongoing. But it's such a good story, and in my mind, because I have been reading a lot of manhwa. I don't know if y'all heard or read the manhwa Solo Leveling. That's what made me first start thinking of Fallen. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. I want to create something like this, because I don't see that done in IR, in interracial romance. I don't see it done in romance at all, unless it's like in another like white woman, white man. And I thought it would be really fun, because it's an adjacent Earth, and I know y'all know all my books connect. So even though Winnie them is on an adjacent Earth, funnily enough, I don't know if I said this, but she actually will come to. It's a spoiler, but y'all won't know when, so it's a spoiler. But in. So just like Dami and everybody is connected to Earth. So there's a like, you know, there's a heaven and a hell and stuff like that. There's still a second. Look, I think I mentioned it, like their planet name. I thought that was my husband. But yeah. But yeah. So I plan on doing that. Connection is fluctuating. Can y'all hear me now? Let me see. I need a double. Oh, okay. Actually, I was planning on. Can y'all hear me better now? I was planning on, actually just. I was actually planning on just going ahead and like dropping that book, Double Life. Yeah, I know y'all probably can't see me well. I need to turn on these lights. I was planning on doing a Double Life update, but I was actually planning on just dropping the books, like, because I have there are two parts. So I was planning on dropping the books. I also want to do like a kind of like revamp, because I don't feel like I did their high school stories, like just like their high school portion of their stories justice. I don't think what's his name? Chase. Chase he wants to sing, and I never gave him the opportunity to sing. So yeah, I really want to weave more of that into their story. Have you started working on a Halloween kitty book? I have not started working on that book yet, because I was thinking, which I still want to do, because I was thinking of doing is finally getting out Daddy's Little Secret, because I figured like that book is already complete and I've just been holding it hostage. I just need to make a few adjustments here and I could get that book out quickly this month. So if and I can work on it like and have it done within a week. But if I work on the kitty story, then poor Kanara. You hear, babe, Kanara is like my go-to like alpha reader, because babe, when I tell y'all she will tell me like it is. Sometimes she be telling me stuff and I be like, babe, look at what Kanara said. It's so funny. She's such a, I don't even know if she's here. Yes, she is. But I just want to thank you, because you have made writing so fun to me, because you're so honest about like what you say. Like, you actually made me write. I take your opinion so seriously. Like when I wrote was that Peach Cobbler, and it was like so long. It was good, but it was not meant for a short story. If I was writing a longer version of Peach Cobbler, I think that chapter would have been like so good, because I had like flashbacks and stuff in mind. But it was such a short story. It's like 35,000 words, and she was like, I think she said it was like a good chapter, but it didn't like bring out the hero much. And I was like, yeah, she's right. I felt the same way too. So I felt like if I wrote a whole book, I would like not have to go through her, but especially a book like that, I would need like an alpha reader as good as like Kanara, and I think she was busy at the time. So I was thinking like just dropping Daddy's Secret, because that book is it's already completed. I just need to go through and make the changes that I need to make. I think it's 75,000 words right now. No, babe, how long is Daddy's Secret right now? I can't remember. But I think it's either 69 or 75 or something like that thousand words. So I need to go over it, but I don't want to change the fundamentals of the book. I just want to change some aspects of the book that I feel like was lacking, that could make the book a much better book. So it would still be the same concept. I'm not going to change it, but there are certain things in a book that I feel like could have added more appeal, like knowing Josh's relationship with his wife. Not that was going to change the dynamic between them, but I wanted readers to understand, outside of the fact that she was married to him, or she was getting married to him, why she was so angry. And I wanted people to also sympathize with her, because I know we as readers root for the like female character, but I don't think people understood like why this woman was mad. They was like, "Oh yeah, Josh did this," and I was like, "Y'all, like this man nurtured him through like through college. He was sad. Like I wanted to tell this book through a man's perspective, um, and it's meant to incite anger. It's meant to incite all of these feelings because he, like Josh, was meant to be like that spoon-fed kid that could literally do anything. He never thought about the consequences. He's not the perfect hero. He makes mistakes. So I really wanted to add more of that into the book. OMG, I can't wait for Daddy's Little Secret. It was my first book of Rosemary. Aw, thank you. Babe, I'm surprised you were here. I know you're watching your game. Yeah. But I'm probably not going to be on for much longer, y'all. Because I see people are, like, coming out. You're watching on and off, but make sure you watch it good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do Double Life, and then I'm gonna do Winnie, because I feel like, man, that's a story. Maybe I'll. Can y'all see me? I had to move. Can y'all see me now? I'm literally standing up in my room. Maybe if I open the door, or is it too loud? But I don't want to stand up. But we can see me? Okay. All right. But yes, I have. Oh, also, I'm getting my book boxes for my Patreons together. And I just found my old book boxes. I had some left. I'm getting ready to do a what do you call that? A giveaway, some giveaways of my book boxes. I was going to sell them, but they're so freaking old. I think those book boxes was when I first started doing them. And freaking what is that? 2022 maybe. So I'm trying to think about what I want to like how I want to do the giveaways. I don't know. I really I have like, I think I have a few Connor book boxes, and I have a few Daddy's Little Secret book boxes. I don't have any more Lunchtime Chronicle boxes, but I think the box that I'm gonna do this time, it'll come because I had to order it really late in it's holiday season. So I think I will either do, I think I'll do hours. I think I'll do hours. OMG, I would totally buy a Connor book box. Yeah, I have a couple of them left. I don't know if I have all the pieces to them, so I have to go through them and see. And maybe I'll end up buying more. I don't know. Yeah, Connor is the guy. But I think everybody's favorite book box that I did was Lunchtime Chronicles season 5. Was Lunchtime Chronicles season 5 because I did personalized. No, yeah, I did. Was it 5? Yeah, it was 5 because I literally worked on those boxes so hard. So, do y'all have any questions for me about any of the updates or any of the stories that I have? Or, I don't know, y'all. I really don't have much to talk about this week. That's why I said I was going to do the lives bi-weekly. Yes to ours book boxes. Yes to ours book boxes. Carter update. Yeah, okay, I'll do a Carter update. you know what, y'all? I tell y'all, I love Carter's story, but again, I am very weary to get Pedro to edit those chapters that I really need them to. It's not right now, but I might have to, I don't know, ask somebody to update those to edit those other chapters. But yeah, I'll do a Carter update. I really want to update all of my Vellas, which is 6 of them. I really want to update all of my Vellas before February, which is when they take Vela down. And I'll keep updating them in a month, every month. But the updates might come slow because my goal right now is to primarily focus on getting my actual physical books out, to getting the ebooks out, because I have so many that I'm working on, but I really honestly need to lock in on one. I need to lock in on one and just totally for real, just not get deterred. Hey. But yeah, y'all, that's it. I really don't have much else to say. But I'm gonna try to stay on as long as I can in case other people want to hop on in and jump. Oh, look at this hat. Oh, my hair too big for it. But man, this week I have been so tired. My son has sinuses. I think I told y'all that last week. Today was the first day he came in. I know it's okay to come late. I'm trying to stay on as long as possible for people who are coming late, as well, in case they have something they want to chat about. But I really don't have, this is literally just gabbing. That's why I said I'll probably end up doing these instead of weekly, unless people really got some questions or something like that. I probably do these things bi-weekly. Thank you. He did this. Today was the first day he had a headache in a while. I think it's been 6 days, and he came in. He was like, "Mommy, I have a big headache, a really big headache." And y'all, I gave him that. I gave him some sinus medicine. I gave my baby some Vicks, because y'all know Vicks fix everything. Will Aspen tell Trouble and Fee she has a phone from Knox? She will. Aspen, I don't know if y'all realize this, but Aspen is very private. She's very, very, very private. And she just does, it's not only is she just private, but she just doesn't like to be a burden on people. So that's why the story is progressing a lot slower than Dax and Trouble, whose personalities are so big. You're dealing with a shy serial, killer, and you're dealing with a girl who doesn't trust anybody and who's never had anybody take care of her, who's never really been in a real relationship. So you're dealing with 2 very stubborn people, but very caring and loving people in their own way. So that's why their story is moving a lot slower. I didn't even realize it was been 25 chapters, and everybody's like, I'm waiting for the big reveal. And normally by now there would have been some type of explosive, but I'm in my mind, when I think about this story, it just doesn't go like that. There's way more to them than just like the court is. There's way more than that, than just that. It's like they are such complex characters. I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't call it a slow burn though. Maybe to some it is, because they do things prior to that. Well, maybe it is a slow burn, yeah. But I don't know, their interactions are so cute for being as crazy as they are, Your alerts don't show. It just popped. Wow. I didn't know. Well, I don't really deal with YouTube like that. I don't know how to make the alert. Oh, The reason why the alert didn't pop up is because this is a different live. This is a different live. I don't know what happened with the other live, but you couldn't hear me, so I had to end that live and come up on this other live. Thank you. I hope he feels better. Thank you. She said, "Oh, poor thing." Thank you. You mentioned wanting to move to Thailand. Can you tell us what made you decide Thailand? Honestly, y'all, I am just a very eccentric person. I don't know if you probably can get that when you probably can get that when you hear me speak, but I am like a very eccentric person. I like to just go. I am the type of person, I don't I'm I will plan while I'm here, but when I go somewhere, I just be wanting to go. I will see somebody experience something on social media and be like, "Oh my god, I want to go there." If I had the money, if I had the money to travel like I wanted to travel, baby, I would have been gone long time ago. Bella messed that up, but Thailand, I hear the reason why I chose Thailand to move there is because I hear it's the land of smiles. But I have not seen, outside of people that's going there for like trouble or broke. I have not seen much of any kind of like bad, and I'm in a lot of forums. I haven't seen much of anything bad about Thailand, and as long as you like follow the laws and because they're a kingdom, um, and we're not partiers, so I don't have to worry about like drugs or party stuff or anything like that. So it's like it's just a great place to be. I've heard the people are nice, like they don't discriminate. In some I heard in one area they did, but for the most part the people are nice, the food is good. That's a big thing for me, y'all. Like the food, I went to Mexico and I love Mexico, but baby, the food, I just don't like Mexican food. I know that sounds so bad. I just don't like it. But the reason why I probably don't like it is because I grew up in Texas and we have Tex-Mex. So growing up on Tex-Mex, like I was expecting to go to Texas. I mean, I was expecting to go to Mexico and just getting this big old feast with like my melted nachos, and I don't know. I was expecting to get like these big old meat platters, and baby, it was just not that. And I just can't deal with it. I don't like the food. I don't like the ice cream. It's so weird. The ice cream tastes so weird. The sodas don't got no flavor. I don't know. But it's probably because of the like they limit. I don't know. I don't want to say limit the sugar, but I didn't see any like white sugar out there. They have like pure cane brown sugar. So like their food and their sweets and stuff taste different. So I love Mexico. I'm not a huge fan of the food. But I heard Thailand's food is really good. I heard it's very flavorful and it's very cheap, to be honest. Chapters are you thinking for which book? You definitely want to travel a lot, and will like, baby, if Pedro gotta be sick of me, because I swear I just be like, babe, let's go here, let's go there, let's go here, let's go there. I want to go so many places, and I just so many things, because honestly, I don't mind homebodies, but it just never clicked to me that the world is so vast, but people just want to sit still. And I'm just like, the world is so vast. Like, why do you just want to sit still? Like, in fear. That is it. Like, it's not even because people don't be wanting to go. They just be like, not what some people do, but more than likely it's because I'm scared of planes, which is fine, But I just be like, man, we get in cars every day, and every day on my app, Citizens app, I see accidents. But people are not afraid of driving, which I am. I don't drive, y'all. I'm a passenger princess through and through and through and through and through. So I love these rideshare apps because I will never drive. If I and I got my license, but I will never drive. I don't if I unless I have to. But I just love to travel. I think it's a beautiful thing to experience other places, other cultures, other food. I think that's the one thing that's no the one thing, but one of the worst things in America, because um we are one of the countries that don't hold a lot of passport holders. We don't see the world. We're so consumed with American history. But we are in if we do see other people's history, we'll see it on television or we'll read about it in books, but we will never go, well, we hardly ever go experience it ourselves. And I just want to go experience these things myself. While being as safe as possible, while also not teaching my children through books, experience a life that I never had. And they will. Um Oh wow, I would have never thought Mexico had bad food. I love food at Mexican restaurants where I live. I mean, I think it's all subjective. I wouldn't call it bad. I just, as a Texan who eats Tex-Mex, don't think it's the best. So I won't call. Also ain't gonna call it. I also ain't gonna call it good either. Ice cream tastes like butter. It does. It tastes like butter, y'all. It do. It do. It don't taste creamy or milky, making me not want to go. No, no, go. Their fish and their shrimp, it's so good. But it's like, if you like queso, if you know melted queso, they don't do melted queso. Well, I think I went to 1 2 restaurants. If you go to like the chain restaurants, funnily enough, if you go to the chain restaurants, like, you can get some good like American food. Queso is apparent. I wouldn't call it American, but like melted cheese, like the soupy, how do you call it? Like the wet, dippy cheese. They do cheese like the string cheese. And I just ain't on my nachos. Like, you're not gonna give me string cheese on my nachos as like the cheese. You're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna do that to me. My bad. Aspen story. I'm thinking it'll be 2 parts. Aspen story, it'll be 2 parts. So it'll be quite long. Um right now, I would say we are, for the first part, I would say we're about a little bit halfway to the story. We're not exactly halfway to the middle of Aspen's story, but we're getting there. So, which is actually about to speed up. So we're at the mark where the story is about to speed up. I was gonna go to Mexico for my birthday next year, but now, no, go. Man, I love Mexico, but y'all, let me tell y'all, I didn't go to a resort. I did not go to the resort. I went into, oh, and I also didn't go to like Cancun. I went into Merida. I've heard that Merida's food is just not the best. That's where a lot of expats go because it's the safest city in South America, um, in Mexico. So, from my understanding, I could be wrong now, but at the time when we went, it's very safe. However, I just, they're not all their food is bad, because I love, baby, give me some salmon toast for breakfast. I had never had that before. Very delicious. They are very big salmon eaters for like breakfast. They eat salmon on bagels, and it's very delicious. Their eggs are very good. Um there are things that I mean, you go into a different culture expecting one thing, and it's another. It's an acquired taste. It's not, I would say Mexican food is like a 6 out of 10 for me. It's not terrible. It's just not the best. It's just not the best. Like compared to like Japanese food, because I didn't like sushi. I didn't like sushi because I had never had sushi before. But when I had sushi, I was like, oh my God, this is really good. So, you know, I would say still go and experience it. And you, if you're going to a resort, the food will definitely be better because more than likely you're going to get American food. Also, most of Mexico, just like any other countries, is gentrified. If you're gonna go, like I seen a lot of American chain restaurants, so still go, have a great time. You'll love, and the people are super friendly. They like money, but they're super friendly. I highly recommend tipping. But it was shredded cheese is good for me, but that string cheese, shredded cheese, I think it's, I don't know if it's string cheese or shredded cheese, but baby, give me my queso on my nachos. Like for real, run me my queso. Yeah, I heard Merida was safest, but I need food. Yes. Cool. Are you thinking about dropping another book this year? Yes, I'm planning on dropping Daddy's Little Secret this month. And then next month, I don't know if I want to just drop another book. I have, man, bro, I have so many books, but I really want to do a Christmas book, a Christmas themed book, but I can't think if I want to do Winter's Desire, which is so good. I never got to get through the rest of the stuff, and I don't know if y'all know, but I'm gonna spoil it here. But Winter's Desire, if y'all read Knox, which most of y'all have, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not 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 gonna tell you. But yes, I think I'll do Winter's Desire. I think because it's a Christmas book. It's a Christmas. Oh no. Oh no. I had another book. Maybe I'll do two. I don't know. We'll see. Breaking Up. Oh, can y'all hear me now? Uh, okay, hold on. Hey, baby. Hi, baby. Can y'all see me now? Let me. So pretty, mommy. Thank you, baby. Can y'all hear me now? I'm gonna go sit by the. So when somebody's about to slide. Guys. No, no, they're fine. Can y'all hear me now? I'm near the router. Yay. So Journey, when you're about to die, when you're about to die, you have to dodge it. Okay. So y'all heard me about Winter's Desire. I have two Christmas books that I want to do. I have like two good Christmas books. I did introduce Winter's Desire already on Patreon, but the other one is such a good book and it's such an outlandish book. I don't. Yeah, y'all can go in the room. Let me go sit right there since they're gonna go in the room. Let me turn this light off, baby. Oh no, y'all won't be able to see me. Okay, baby, you can play your game. I'm all right. The other book is so outlandish, but so I think I'm gonna do it as a short story, kind of like ours was. But and I already got the cover. How long have I been working on that cover on that book? Which one? The Quarterback's Gift. Last year, right? Yeah. Yes, she got pregnant by someone else's sperm outside of her husband. Is Daddy's Secret a remake? Yes, it is. It's sort of. Yeah, it is. It's what I did with Connor. Yeah, it's what I did with Connor. I do want to like I said, I want to make it more of a kind of like I just want to give more details. Not too much more, but I do want to give more details. That's what I was talking about. Her Sweet December. So there was 3 books that I worked on that was Christmas books. Her Sweet December Quarterback's Gift and Winter's Desire. The reason why I'm hesitant on Her Sweet December is because, baby, can you do me a favor? Can you go do me a favor? Can you go get my ring light? Because this light is really harsh. And it's so dang on bright. So I really want to do Her Sweet December, but since I don't think I even introduced most of the. I'll post it after this on Patreon, but Her Sweet December is a series, and I didn't want people to like be expecting that I was gonna do this series like immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do this series like, well, I wanted to do it at my own pace as I dropped the books, and the books was not gonna drop in order in which, they in order in which people expect. So like, Her Sweet December doesn't have to come out on December. The other books don't have to come out in January and all this other stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm thinking about it. That's the only reason why I didn't want to do Her Sweet December. Thank you, baby. Um, at least 5 years. I plan on living outside of the United States at least 5 years. You gotta just turn it on right there. Oh Jesus! Like, turn it down a little bit. Let me see. I got it. You can turn that light off. Hold on, y'all. Jesus. There we go. It's a little better. At least 5 years. I plan on getting the DTV visa in Thailand, and then I plan on going from Thailand to Vietnam, to Turkey, Japan, all those other Asian countries. Well, I'm not saying Turkey is an Asian country, but that's what I plan on doing. I want to travel from Thailand. I want to live outside of America. I want to actually live and not travel. I want to live outside of America. Damn, this light is dark. Will Carter's book be dropped as a full book? Yes, it will. All of them will be dropped as full books. I was planning on it wasn't. I think I was planning on making Carter's book a Patreon, not a Patreon. I was planning on making Carter's book a Vella exclusive. However, y'all know Vella's ending, so I gotta figure that out. Will Daddy's Secret only be an ebook, or will there be physical copies? I am planning on working on physical copies and hardback book copies for all of my books. I know I keep saying that, but y'all, getting the physical copies, I mean, it's not difficult, but it all depends on who you're going through. Y'all, like, book covers are so expensive now. I don't know what it is, but like, these people be charging, like, depending on who you go through, like, they be charging like $150 for an ebook and a paperback cover, and I'm just like, I'm not about to pay y'all $150 for one book cover. No ma'am, I'm not doing it. So most of the time I just try to design it myself, or I don't even bother, because I don't like just to have I don't like having just image on the front. I did that with my old books, and that shit looks so tacky to me, and I want to have more elegance, and I want the book to be worth buying. I want the book to look more put together than what I had my other books, which are getting revamps, especially the covers. Will they say, will Say You Love Me characters show up in Carter's book? Yes. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. I really honestly would prefer to write Say You Love Me than Carter. I think the reason why I want to write that book is because the characters are easier to write. I think Carter's book is like, he's a beloved character, and I think I deep down have like slightly a fear of like messing them up. But Say You Love Me characters are older, they're newer, like, their dynamic is really good. So, did you already speak about Odette and Dax? Like, what do you mean? Like, about their book? Yeah, I heard book covers are expensive. They are. They are really expensive. That's why I make most of my book covers now. Because you can find cheaper or less expensive book covers, but honestly, some of them don't even be worth it to me. And I don't like my covers looking the same. I don't like my covers looking the same. Ooh, that look nice. Yeah, I don't like my covers looking the same. Mm, when the editing and stuff, it all sounds super. It is, y'all. It really is. It's super freaking expensive. Like, depending on how long your book is, like you can pay upwards to like $3,000 per book, if not more. It is. It's super freaking expensive. Um, and don't want like like if you want an image. I don't know if, well, y'all are avid readers, so y'all remember maybe about a good, not even year before AI came out. Y'all remember when y'all was looking and browsing for books and everybody had the same models on the covers? Baby, that's because we have stock photos, and at one point there was no AI. There was no, like, you had nowhere to go to get a model for your characters, because everybody had the same characters, because there was no other place you can go to unless you was getting a photographer. And those photography images cost like sometimes upwards to $1,000 plus. I paid for Connor's image because I own now the copyright to Connor's image. I paid $1,000 plus royalties when I use his thing. If I sell like merchandise or things like that, I pay him royalties. I don't have to, but I didn't feel good about taking the copyrights to that image. But yeah, I own the copyrights to that image. Like, so people cannot use Connor's image because I had to hunt down, because the person who did that cover, like that photo of Connor, this was like 2013, when that, and the magazine cover had like, they don't, the magazine had closed. I had to hunt down the photographer, and I had to hunt down the guy. So I had actually had to have them sign a contract and everything. Like, y'all, that stuff is, well, people probably aren't doing as much as I did to get that image, but yeah, that stuff is expensive. Yes, their book. I don't know what I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. How do you make it book covers in the app? I use Canva. I use Canva, Photoshop. Um, a lot of people don't know. Is this glass? Baby, this is glass. Gomez, this is glass.
What's glass?
It was on this couch. Um, I don't know. Photoshop is yeah, that's glass. It was on this couch.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
it's not a rock your kids picked up?
Oh, Kiana's rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
They took the rocks out right
Okay. Most people use Photoshop, but I'm not a real, I don't know how to use Photoshop that good, but I'm getting better. I'm learning. That's a lot of, yes, it is. That's why I have Pedro edit for me. I know y'all noticed at a point when my edits were like horrible, but they've gotten a lot better, because I'm not literally dropping, my books at that point were a lot longer. Like now, um, I can only imagine as how long, depending on how, like, who you're going through. Yeah, I can only imagine like what it would cost to edit a book like Dax. Dax is like super freaking long. That would literally probably cost me upwards to like $6,000. It depending on like who you go through, but you get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's insane. I had no idea it was like that expensive. Yes, y'all. Yes, Yes, that's why I had to get Pedro to edit for me, because baby, I wasn't about to spend that. I had to learn how to do my own covers because I wasn't about to spend that. And it's not even about being frugal, y'all. It's just honestly, I'm not about to spend that. Like, I got mouths to feed. I can't be spending. And then sometimes it's not to say I don't get that money back, because I do. I'm blessed to be able to recoup my investment. However, it's sometimes it's slower on the uptake. We're in a recession. Now, I don't care what nobody say. We're in a recession and people ain't buying and reading like they used to. So, the money rolling in a lot slower. A lot of businesses are going bankrupt. A lot of people are getting laid off, and people are not reading. They don't have the leisure time to read as much as they used to. A lot of people are getting Kindle Unlimited, and Kindle Unlimited, baby, we get paid per page. Let me tell y'all, we get paid less than a penny per page I read on Kindle Unlimited. Now, I'm not telling y'all not to read, because that's why I get the majority of my money. But I'm just saying, per page, we get paid less than a penny per page on Kindle Unlimited. So, it's slower on the uptake to get the funds, if you don't have like a really good long, well, not really long, it don't have to be long, if you don't have a really good solid book. And don't get me started on like promotion. I'm not complaining, I'm just speaking about it. Don't get me started on promotion. Like, if y'all go through, I said this last live, if y'all go through Lunchtime Chronicles this season with Peach Cobbler, look at the reviews and look at the discrepancy in reviews for my book compared to everybody else's book, because I did less promotion on my book. I don't think people are doing paid. I haven't promoted it. um the time it goes into promoting a body of work, sometimes that's not even money, it's just time. um Doing these lives, an hour in your day, like, imagine what you can do with an hour in your day, right? um I'm sitting here talking, but my kids need me, right? Pedro playing the game. If there's a lot of things that I could be doing, but I'm not saying it's not worth it. But there's time that goes into that, money that goes into that, and sometimes if you don't do what you need to do, it don't pay off. Like I said, go look at those reviews. I don't have as many as reviews as even the books that came out after me. So yeah, it's expensive. It is expensive. I muted myself, y'all. My bad. I muted myself. Where did I stop it? Sorry, I did. I muted myself. Sorry. I did. I muted myself. But I was talking about Connor. I had so many technical difficulties with this live, but when I'm talking about Connor, when I dropped Connor, I didn't have, man, y'all, me and my baby, me and Pedro, we was on the struggle bus. Whew. Those times, y'all, we was on the struggle freaking bus. I started, I'm not crying, I'm trying to get this eyeliner from under my eye. When I dropped Connor, I remember telling myself, I was like, God, I've told this story several times, but I was like, God, please If we make $50, if we make $50, I would be okay. I would be happy. We was getting by, but we wasn't. We was. What do you call that? We was living to work. We had no funds to really just live life. We couldn't vacation, even if it was a weekend. Like Pedro was at the time, he was working at AT&T and he was driving. So he was working several jobs, but he wasn't only driving at like one place. My baby was driving at like three different places. Like I think it was Amazon, Runner, and I think he was Ubering all at the same time while I was staying home with the kids. So I don't have to imagine an author who ain't got who ain't had the money, baby. I didn't have the money. I started publishing solely for the purpose to add income to my household, and I'm blessed to be able to have added income like in abundance to my household, but just because you're adding it, that doesn't mean the economy changes. Just we're in the same boat as everybody else who is in America. You're making more money, but does it? And again, I'm not freaking complaining. I'm just talking, right? I'm not telling nobody. This is not me telling nobody to like go buy my stuff. This is not me saying, "Oh, woe is me." This is not none of that. And y'all know I'm not about that life. I am never going to be about that life. Um I'm just literally talking. But like I said, just because you make that type of money, your income is steadily growing, that doesn't mean the world stop. Because I remember like the type of money that I make today, man, if I made this type of money in 2010, if I made this type of money in 2010, I would be an elite. I would be an elite, like dead ass. But the world don't stop because you're making more money, or inflation and COVID happening and all that extra stuff like that. So you gotta just keep making more because we live in a capitalistic society. So somebody asked me at the top, why did I choose Thailand? Because it's cheaper. I can pay off debt. I can enjoy the world. I can afford to travel. I can do things that I can't do in America, in someone else's culture, and I mean in someone else's country, but also respect it, and stuff like that. A lot of people think that's bad, but you're paying into their society. But I don't know. I don't know if that was bad to say, but that's just how I feel. Hold on, I'm just going back. Then you love the pick a story on IG. That was so much fun. Creating storylines. Okay, I'll do one tomorrow. I was thinking about doing one every other day. I was thinking about doing one every other day. Odette and Dax books. Have you spoken on them already? My B currently working on an assignment, and I'm listening to you. Oh, I did speak on them, but if you got questions, definitely ask me. You said the Lunchtime Chronicles didn't get reviews, and then you went muted. Okay. Right, that's a blessing. Are the other platforms similar to Kindle Vella where you can buy tokens? Yes, there are. There's plenty of them, but the problem with those platforms is eh, plagiarism. Um, Plagiarism is real. Sometimes can be really bad for those platforms. A lot of platforms do not protect authors. Y'all, this hair, I got clip-ins in, and this hair is just not doing what it needs to do, and I'm getting real mad. Um, Plagiarism. So you got to worry about that. So there are, I have to, and then not only that, but sometimes they're not paying what they need to be paying you. I don't know if that sounds really greedy, but there's a lot of work that goes into these things, only to be making a few pennies every month for your work. But I guess the same thing could be said for Amazon too. But it's better than getting your work stolen. I don't know. Right, it's good to explore your options. People travel to other countries all the time. They do. They do travel to other countries all the time, and it is I think it's a worthwhile I think it's a worthwhile experience while you can, because I think the patron, and I'm not talking down. I love America, all this other stuff like that, yada yada yada. But the patriotism in America keeps us from going. We get to thinking that life elsewhere, because we're told life elsewhere is dangerous, so we don't go. Um, we're told, hey, this country you can't do PDA. So what? Don't do PDA. It's not gonna kill you to not kiss your man in the streets. It's not gonna kill you to not hold your man's hand in the streets. Because people were telling us in Thailand, oh well, don't hold your man's hand. I'm just like, so couples walk around all the time without holding people's hands. It's like they're like, oh, you can't talk bad about the king and the queen or whatever. And I'm just like, so I don't want to. Like, it's the things that people are complaining about is just like the things I just legitimately don't care about it. Or like, I wanted to go to Dubai, and they're like, oh, when you go to this place, you have to cover your hair and dress modestly. And I'm just like, so, like, just like, so. But I get like if you tell me something like, oh, there, the laws against this country, I can understand that, like when they're oppressing a person. But I don't care if I have to cover my hair. I don't care if I have to dress modestly. I do, it doesn't matter to me. Like, so the things that people pick why they won't travel abroad is just very small minded to me. And I think, I would never put my family in danger. Unless I'm in danger, I'm willing to explore. I'm not willing to put myself in danger. I'm not willing to go to a war torn country just to get a thrill. I'm not willing to do that. Um, I'm willing to travel safely. I'm willing to travel, putting my best foot forward, and also just open mindedly. When in Rome, do as Romans do. Bet. Oh, well, you didn't say it exactly like that, but you know what I'm talking about. Have you decided to revamp Twyla and Bo's book? Yes, I have. Completely revamped. Completely revamped. Solely because, like I said, I don't know if you caught this. You probably didn't catch the last live, but because Bo is just, he's just too friendly for me. Bo is just way too damn friendly for me. I need him to be vicious. I think I'm gonna redo the cover. I think the cover that I did for well, I think it's a good cover. I don't know, but now I like the cover. Do y'all, those who are on Patreon, do y'all like the new cover or do y'all prefer the old cover? Because I feel like if y'all Google, if y'all Google werewolf romance books, baby, when I tell y'all all of them look the same, I was like, nah, I can't have my book looking. They like all look exactly the same. You would not be able to pinpoint them. That's why I made the new cover. For those who are on Patreon, they understand. I made the new cover look gritty. I made it look dark because that's what I want to channel. I want him to, like, he is like, I want Bo is Alpha. I want Alpha to be like, I don't know how to describe. I just want him to be like purely, I want him to be purely based on instinct. I did that for the first chapter, but I was scared because he, I don't want to spoil it, but he reacted differently to how people expect a person who meets their mate. And I was like, oh, people are going to be weirded because of how he's reacting. So he doesn't react the same way that he doesn't react the same way that people would expect the wolf to react to when they meet their mate. Because he didn't grow up like that. So this book is, I want him to be real gritty, real like instinct based, real like wolfish. not human wolfish, like real wolf. Like I'm gonna dominate you, wolf. No, in every form, wolf, and that scared me. So, but now I'm not scared. So y'all about to catch this fade. Um, Follow the people's laws, and you'll be fine. Exactly. I want to go to Dubai and Abu Dhabi for 2 weeks to study abroad. Oh wait, you went? Oh, tell me about that. That is, oh my gosh. I had a, I don't, y'all know Sierra London. She went there for a conference and she told me she loved it. Pedro and I definitely want to go. Y'all know they don't pay taxes in a way that Americans pay taxes. I think there's a different way. I heard they got like a car lot for the cars. There's like different things that they're suffering with over there than we're suffering with over here. But tell me, how did you like it? And when people were covering up, hold on, wait, I can't see. Okay, when people were not covering up, there were up there either. Oh, so they weren't covering up there either. They're lying. You only cover up your hair at the, is it the mosque and stuff? I think that's what I heard. I was gonna say temple, but yeah, Bo needs to be ruder, meaner. I was so scared of making him ruder. I was so scared, but that's how I pictured him. I feel like right now he's so docile. He like a puppy. And I think that's fine and all, but like later on when they get more acquainted. Right now he needs to be like, I'm about to knock you over as a wolf. You about to catch his fade. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want him to be like. New cover reflects his updated personality. I know. Bo was definitely on the other shit the first few chapters, and he will be on the next few chapters. Dude was already mean and rude. He ain't rude enough. You know what? He is rude, but he wasn't mean. Bo was rude. Again, he was rude, but he wasn't mean. He was uppity. He was like, he was royalty. The way he spoke in his head, like he was just, he was snobbish. That's the best way I can put it. He was snobbish, but he wasn't mean. And that's not how I expect a wolf to react. Like you think of a wolf that you come across in the woods. They snarling at you, and you like, it's gonna take you a while to get to know them. And not all, there's also other things that I was critiqued on about but that I'm not going to discuss here because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, there's also other things like just like it leads to the, like how it leads to the progression of the characters and how fast they, communicate and talk, and all of that extra stuff like that. So yeah, I really want to fix that book. Yeah, he was snobbish, but he wasn't mean. Yeah, Bo was rude to Arrow mostly, but maybe he needed to interact more than Arrow and Twilight. You know what? What really made me want to do the book? I I don't know what it is, but baby, I can write some child characters. I can write a good child character because everybody loved them some Arrow. Arrow, because he was so fun. He was charismatic. People loved Arrow so much they were shipping. I'm just like, y'all, this is a child. I'm just like, this is a child. They like, because he grows up very fast. He's a shifter. But I'm just like, this is a child. This is not the type of relationship they got. This is not the type of relationship they gonna have. So, but Arrow was he outshines Bo in almost every way. Um, his possessiveness, his banter, his wittiness, and I just couldn't have that. I needed Bo to come through more on the page. He is so cute, yeah. Okay, yep, people were so friendly in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. It was beautiful, but it was so too many tourists in Abu Dhabi for me. I've heard that food was so good except for shrimp at one place. You know what? I heard the best time to travel to Dubai is like wintertime, like right now, because it's cooler over there. I heard you don't want to go during the like summer months because, baby, I seen somebody getting in a pool. It was so weltering hot. So you know, I'm taking names. There's a I don't know, y'all know Kenya, right? She and I have been talking about Turkey. I'm thinking about going to visit Turkey before we visit Thailand, because Thailand is a 20 plus hour flight. If you're lucky, you're going to get 23 hours. If you're unlucky, you're going to get 26 plus hours. And Japan is 14 hours. And you got churns. I got churns, and they're not going to want to sit on a flight that long. So I'm trying to make my way around what I don't have to take so long of a flight, especially because at first we were gonna fly business class, but baby Vela was like, "Who business? What business?" But we was gonna fly. I was gonna spend that money. I was like, "I'm going business class," but Vela said, "Who? What business class you trying to fly? You better check that economy." So like I got all my money screwed up. So I gotta check my plans. Um yeah, Kenya is really good. She is amazing, and she's super freaking down to earth. She's super cool. She is at this point one of my best author friends for sure. And Bo wasn't mad enough when Arrow offered to let Twyla live in a net. Yet he's a child. I think he said he was gonna eat him. I think he said he was gonna eat him, but that's all. He was like, or he chuckled. I can't remember. Arrow was with the smoke. He was like, baby, that's my human. Relax. If you don't treat her right, she gonna go live with me. Um, Sandstorms and air's polluted. Oh, that's another thing. I heard in Thailand they have really bad pollution as well. Really bad pollution. Oh, and you can't drink the water. I don't know if that's in Dubai as well, but I know in Thailand you can't drink the water, baby. Your stomach gonna be hurting. It's gonna be on the toilet. It's gonna be on the toilet. Um, I pay for business if it's a 26-hour flight. And you know what? And I might still, but I'm a family of four, and business class is $3,200 a piece. Uh, yeah, yeah, from here, it is. So y'all do the math. So that might have to wait. You might have to find somewhere closer. Mexico looking real friendly right now. It's $200 a ticket to get to Mexico from Texas. I love Kenya's vampire books. Her book is also Vampire King. Yeah, she said it's a really popular book. Arrow is so possessive, and Bo needs to match that. I love Kenya vlogs and talks about, yes, you know what I love about Kenya? She is so fearless. Like all the things that I was scared of doing in like the vlogs and the lives and everything that I'd be scared to do, she just does it so freely and so openly, and she does it with a big old smile on her face. And I'm just like, girl, I love that, because honestly, y'all, when I started talking to Kenya, I wanted to travel. I didn't want to live abroad. And she told me, I ain't lived in the United States in like 8 years. And I was like, what? And she's like, I got 3 kids. And I'm just like, what? She's like, I'm a single parent. I'm just like, wait, what? So you're able to do all of these things that people told me I couldn't and I shouldn't do, and you're doing it by yourself as a single woman, and you're doing it as an author? I had to check myself. When I talk to Kenya, y'all, I have to check myself and remind myself like everything that I want and I desire I can have. She is just that type of person. Um and she just breathes life in the people that she's really close to. So I love her so much. It all depends. I'm pretty sure it's not that much from other places, but from I did it from, well, and also let me go back. It also depends on who you're flying through. We were gonna fly through Qatar. If you're going through Qatar and you're going through Emirates, it's gonna be about roughly. I think the cheapest tickets I seen was 16,000, 15 or 16,000. Babe, how much is that divided by four?
Huh?
15, 16,000 divided by
Four.
four. Huh?
Four.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah. So, yeah. It is that much, yeah. Admiral and Bo had great interaction. They did, but the problem was they had great interaction, not him and Twyla. Not him and Twyla. And they need to do better. And I need I need them to be uncomfortable. I want readers to be uncomfortable with how, like, y'all remember when y'all was reading Hours and y'all was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm gonna keep on reading. That's how I need people to be when they're reading the interactions between Bo and Twyla. I need it to be like that. I need people to be like, hmm, I really don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. But baby, I'm gonna keep reading because this is good. So that's how I want people to feel about Bo and Twyla. And I just don't get that right now. I hate villains taking away income from y'all. Yeah, me too. But when God closes a door, he's gonna open up another one. And I was really sad about it. I think I spoke about it in the last live. I had so much going on. I was at my in-laws' house, and when I got the news, because my money just slowly, like, I was doing good, y'all. Like, I was getting a lot of reads. I was always in top and all this other stuff like that. But my money just was starting like declining. I was just like, everybody was in an uproar. Like, what is going on with Bella? And out of nowhere, it was like, ooh, this program wasn't successful and we're closing it. It was just like, I just was like, okay, it's fine, I'll deal with it, because I had my daughter's birthday, I was at my in-laws. It was just a lot going on in my head. We had just, y'all imagine selling everything, packing up your family. And honestly, the craziest part was we was supposed to be getting on our flights yesterday. Let me repeat that. We were supposed to be getting on our flights. No, today. Daddy, today. We were supposed to be getting on our flights today. We were supposed to be getting on our flights today. And you get the news that the place where most of your income is coming from is just being gonna be obsolete, gonna be gone. No warning, no way to like circumvent your lost wages, none of that, just gone overnight. And yeah, I had to, it took me a good month. No, I want to say it took me a good, what, 3 weeks, babe,
What's up?
to process. And then we got to the hotel because we was driving from Pennsylvania to Tennessee because my daughter's birthday was in Tennessee. So we stayed at the hotel, and I was fine. I was fine. I'm Aquarius, y'all. I was good. I was gravy. I just wasn't thinking about it too much. I wasn't letting it get to me too much. I was just like, I'm kosher. This is fine. This is all God's ordained. This is just how He wanted done. Baby, after I sat down in their hotel, Pedro took the kids downstairs to go get something to eat because we were staying in the hotel for a little bit and then we were going to go to the B&B. And no, I'm lying. I'm lying. We had my daughter's birthday. And then we were getting ready to drive back down to Texas. So this was after my daughter's birthday. We was getting ready to drive back down to Texas like in 2 days because Pedro needed to rest because a 14-hour drive, baby, and I wasn't about to do it. And he took them down to the pool because I said I needed a moment. I don't know what it was, but I felt it in my chest. I felt something building up right here. I had a headache. All of a sudden, y'all know that Stewie meme? Y'all know that Stewie meme where I don't know what happened, but he just got in bed and he put the covers over him and he just said, I just cried. I cried. I called, voice message Kenya. I was like, I'm just so sad right now. I don't know what to do. I had so much planned. Yeah, I was really sad, but I can smile about it now because I'm just gonna chalk it up to this is what God wanted me to do. I'm not very religious, but I'm very spiritual. And I'm gonna give it to Him. I'm not gonna worry about it. Hi y'all. I'm just not gonna worry about it because I didn't realize how just overwhelmed I was with Vela anyways. Writing daily like that was really taking a toll on my body. I was really just not liking work. I think going back to working on like books and having more time off to like let the money build up a little bit is well worth it. Vela is easy money. Was easy money for sure. It was really great money. And I'm really sad to see it go, but I'm just gonna think that God is gonna put something else in my position that's gonna triple that. So I ain't worried. I ain't worried. It is heartbreaking. I was doing research to move away to. I went to. You want to leave within the next 2 years? Where do you plan on going? Yes, I watched Kenya's interview and she said she makes over 100K per year, and the kids are homeschooled. She stayed traveling. Yep, yep, yep. And it's crazy because like I never thought I could do that, and Kenya makes way more money than me. She's being humble. She's being humble because I make about that much and just a little more. So she's being very humble, but um yeah. So I was just like I was shocked after I processed it. That's heartbreaking. Yeah, it is. I think I said that already. A lot of authors still posting. Do you still have stories on it? Yeah, I still have stories. I just updated mine to keep. Do they still pay y'all until it's officially all ends? I'm pretty sure they do. Not a lot, but they still do. You just want somewhere warm. There's plenty of places that are warm. It's if you don't want no snow, there's it all depends. Y'all, I don't like Pennsylvania like that. But y'all know what I like about Pennsylvania and Tennessee? I like the season changes. I like a place where I can see the season change. Like when it's fall, I want it to look like fall. I want it to feel like fall. I want to go outside and be like, brr, and I want to see the leaves. Oh my God, y'all. I want to post a vlog. I got to post a vlog. It's going to be mini, but I got to post a vlog, baby. Because we stayed on a ranch in Tennessee. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. Y'all, imagine waking up, close your eyes. Imagine waking up, you go out, you look out the window, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. And then you go to the front porch, and then you step outside, you feel that like cool nippiness, but it's not like cold. It's like good enough for a sweater. And you go grab your little sweater, like you see them white girls in the movies. They just got that little shawl. They put that little shawl on, and you just see the leaves just breezing down from the trees, falling on green grass. And they just like orange, red, green. Oh my God, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. I love Tennessee. It's a Trump state, baby. It's full of Trump state. But baby, I love Tennessee. The people are nice. Um, they some Trumpers, okay? I'm talking about, I ain't never seen a place that had Trump stores. I barely seen a Kamala. Like I ain't seen no Kamala, but the people were super nice, super friendly. But in the land was so beautiful. But yeah, I want to go to a place that have all the seasons. Damn, babe, you deleted a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But oh wow, I see what they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was reading these deleted messages. Yeah, they baby they had stores, pop up shops. I will post. I'm going back and reading all the comments. I will, y'all. I'm gonna post a vlog. Honestly, I have a vlog that I shared on Patreon. It was a Christmas vlog from last year. I'm gonna post it. It's 2 parts. I'm gonna post it. Actually, all I gotta do is make it public. It's already up. I gotta make it public, and then I'm gonna post last year's Christmas, last year part 2 Christmas vlog. It was so fun. I worked so hard on that vlog, and I'm gonna post my Tennessee vlog. We went to New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I love the French Quarter. It was fun. Um, did you really like Crumble Cookie? I keep seeing a lot of bad reviews. You know what?
It's been mid.
Crumble is hit or miss. I do personally like crumble cookies, but they're the biggest problem with crumble cookies is there's no consistency. And sometimes the cookies that they do just be trash. Like sometimes like very trash, but baby, I really loved what was that cookie? What was that cake? The cake cookie that we tried?
Delicious.
No, the tres leches is really good, but was it the raspberry something?
It was some raspberry.
The raspberry cake was good. Pedro really likes the chocolate chip. It's really good. The problem with me is I don't like cookies that are not cooked in the middle. And crumble cookies is meant to be doughy. If you like cookie dough cookies, you really like that. And not only that, but it all depends on where you're going. Crumble cookies are served hot unless they're chilled, and that's the best part about it because I like my cookies to be like to taste fresh baked. I don't like cold pastries. I'm not a big fan of cold pastries unless it has to taste like really
Like red
good.
leches would be good.
Yes, like tres leches
It
is
would
really
taste very
good. But
hot.
and that raspberry one was good, but I still ate it hot. I like hot cake. I like hot cookies. I like my stuff to taste like it just came fresh out the oven. But the problem with crumble cookies is for me is they cookies are not cooked all the way through, but that's what it's supposed to taste like. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be chewy in the middle, like doughy in the middle, and I don't like that. So particularly at the time when I first started eating crumble cookies, I was getting their like brownie. It was like brown. I was really obsessed with chocolate at the time. I really I just really I didn't want to cook it. I didn't want to bake no cake. So they had a brownie cookie that I really loved. I think I bought that cookie like 3 times. And Pedro liked the almond, like not almond, the oatmeal cookie. Pedro likes soft cookies. He will eat him some soft cookies. Baby, don't give it to me. I popped mine in the oven and I was solid. I was solid. I do like crumble. I like it. Yeah. But y'all, I've been on this live for 91 minutes. If y'all ain't got nothing more to say, I'm probably gonna hop off. I had so many technical difficulties. Y'all don't forget to like, right? If y'all, I don't know where y'all see it at, but for me it's right here. Don't forget to like. If y'all ain't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully next time we do it, we don't have no technical difficulties. I don't know if I should do this weekly or bi-weekly, but my goal is to, even if I don't do it weekly, I will post a vlog. So it'll be like live vlog or something like that. I'm also trying to do my best to get up, figure out what I want to do about the book club and like the Zoom meetings. So which will be like where we watch a show or something like that. I'm trying to figure all of that out. Yeah. Oh, y'all liking, thank y'all. Don't forget to like. I really appreciate it. I never had crumble. I say try it. They have different flavors every week. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're really bad. The problem with, oh babe, what was that place we had in Atlanta?
Huh?
If y'all like,
Oh,
no, not Atlanta, if we wasn't,
Atlanta.
oh okay, man, if y'all are in Atlanta, they got a place called, what's it, Stevens? Oh my
What'd you say?
god, Stevens something.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, when
Sugar
y'all,
Shane's.
huh,
You said Stevens.
what is it called?
Sugar Shane.
Sugar Shane's. Sugar Shane's. Oh my gosh. Baby, them cookies were so good. If y'all live in Atlanta, y'all want to go to Sugar Shane's. I got some video. Ooh, wee, ooh, wee. When y'all talk about good, so good. Put crumble to shame. Put crumble to shame. So good. If y'all in Atlanta, go to Sugar Shane's. I don't know if they got them everywhere, but very good. Okay, yes, I am saving this live. I'm about to hop off. All right, baby. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank y'all for joining.